And hello and welcome to the Ales and Fails stream. I'm your host, Alewolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, Beer Goggles 21. And welcome back to the stream, folks. It is Thursday after all. Thursday, fourth day of the week by most, first day of the week for me. Very happy to have you here. Hopefully that wherever you are in whichever part of the world, that you are safe and you are loved. Welcome back to the stream, folks. Today we are playing Final Fantasy VIII, the remastered version on PlayStation 4, which is something that we've been playing for a while. But of course, before we get back into that action, we gotta take care of a few things first. Number one is introduce Churro over there, who just happens to be lying. And as soon as I mention his name, of course, he decides to come this way and get out of the camera spotlight. So he's just looking at me thinking that I'm going to give him something. I always forget to introduce him, and mostly intentionally. The other thing that we've got to talk about, of course, is what's on tap today. This is by our friends at Bravas Brewing Company. And this is, of course, one of the non-alcoholic helpings in their menu. This is their Blood Orange IPA. And I do love the font on Bravas. It's got this like retro style, like circusy style font to it. But then the colors are actually kind of just like, I don't know, I feel like it's almost like a beach ball there with some oranges and deeper orange. So nice and clean, kind of like it. This is a non-alcoholic beer. Because, you know, you don't need alcohol all the time. I thought I would shake things up a bit and start off with the non-alcoholic brew today. Now, what exactly is a Blood Orange IPA? But let's break it down about what exactly is an IPA. An IPA is an India Pale Ale. They are named as such because historically they originated back in the day when Great Britain used to travel all the way to India, and they did so by ship. And, you know, sailors needed their alcohol, and in order to keep their beer from fermenting during the long voyage, they would over hop it, because hops happen to have a particular compound that sterilizes your beer, and so your beer would stay fresh for longer, or at least without any particular unusual creatures living in it. And at the same time, you would increase the bitterness of that beer because of all that hop content that you decided to add there. And, you know, for whatever reason, that style stuck around. Not necessarily my favorite of styles, but you know what, to each their own. There's definitely some very good IPAs out there. So I'm not going to take that away from them. And so the idea is that one style that has emerged from that is using blood oranges. Blood oranges, of course, is orange's bloody cousin. They're the redder type of oranges, and not just by looks. No, sorry, Bob. They're actually a little more red because they're a little sweeter, and they're very sweet oranges, and I definitely love to eat those. And so they decided to combine the potency of an IPA with the sweet bloodiness of an orange. That doesn't sound right, but you know what, we'll get there. Those are my thoughts on what this is. Let's go ahead and actually see what Untapped has to say on the matter by going over here. And voila. This super refreshing IPA infused with the essence of blood orange pops with the sweet and tart goodness of fresh citrus. Citra hops also contribute to the amazing fruits and floral aromas with citrus in the finish. Ingredients are water, malted barley, hops, yeast, such as the Rhine Heights Gabor would have you believe. So yeah, kind of just like a nifty description provided to us by Untapped. This beer definitely emphasizes the citric aspect of what's to offer. Let's go back and actually taste this. Yeah, so it's been quite the week, folks. It's been quite the week. There's a couple of things that I wanted to chat about. And of course, as I kind of alluded to earlier, and there goes my beer overflowing, because this is a relatively old can. Let me deal with the situation first. Almost felt a cough coming. How can I help you, young boy? Wow, this thing is just all fizz at the top. Let me try and pour it. Okay, so at least that was just the head. But yeah, it's an incredibly fizzy can, and all I can imagine is that during transport, this particular set of beers were just hit, and unfortunately, impact does tend to shake out the carbon dioxide and makes your beer fizzy. So yeah, this is what we have here. As it is expected, pale ales tend to be relatively clear. It is very much transparent. You can actually see through it. It generally wouldn't have this gigantic head. This is kind of the sign of a bad pour. And let's see the nose. Very fresh citrus, very strong of citrus, almost like a mandarin orange if you're not so familiar with blood oranges. Kind of a definite sweetness about there, kind of like a tart honey even. Very light on the graininess. Maybe some waxy hoppiness, but not bitter. If I'm an ale, I was about to say dear brewer, dear viewer. So light, refreshing, definitely a 1 out of 5 in terms of body composition. No real bitterness to speak of. Very much a golden style flavor. Very light on the bubbling, but that may have something to do with the fact that a lot of it effervesced out. Maybe some even light banana notes, like a tart banana there. In terms of sugar, yeah, kind of like a light honey is what I'm sensing here. Definitely floral, but yeah, very much the growing, the more representative flavor there is definitely the citrus. But again, it's like a sweet citrus as opposed to like a bitter or a sour citrus. I enjoy this, and that's no surprise because most of the things Brabus makes, I very much like. It's been one of the delights in my journey through finding non-alcoholic beers, just finding beers that from Brabus, they actually do non-alcoholic right. But yeah, that's what we'll be starting off today with. Other things that I gotta talk about. Number one, the most obvious thing is that I'm wearing my special Ale Wolf goggles, and the reason why they're special is because they're actually over specs. They're very nifty over specs. The reason why I'm wearing the over specs today is because I'm wearing glasses underneath it. And the reason why I'm wearing glasses underneath it is because, unfortunately, I woke up early Monday morning with an eye irritation. I didn't know what it was, but I suspected it had something to do with my contacts, so I've stopped wearing contacts for a few days, and of course, because of that, I brought out the old glasses, which I generally don't wear. I selected them during an unusual period of my life where I thought I needed something a little more automatic than wearing contacts. And so I've kind of just had them in the background. I haven't had to replace them because my prescription hasn't changed. So hooray for me. But yeah, they're not necessarily my what I would look for in glasses today. I don't know. Maybe people like it, maybe people don't. But because of that, we're wearing more headgear than usual today. So imagine that. The other thing that's new is I am fairly certain that most people don't read my social media messages, and that's fine. You have better things to do with your time. But one of the things that I suggested is just the fact that I'll be cutting down on my streaming. I used to do 5-ish hours of streaming per day. I think I'm going with more like a tight 3 hours. And the reason for that is I just find myself not having enough time to complete certain projects at home, personal projects, house chores, things of that sort. And a lot of them I've been just kicking down the road, like a dirty can that we're kicking down, and it's full of musty asparagus. But yeah, it's and I feel like none of it, this is particularly urgent, but I do have a very tall list of things to do. And unfortunately, the time that I stream is generally the time that I have for myself, and I honestly don't have any more time during the week to take care of anything else. So, you know what, this is gonna have to, unfortunately, one of the things that I find the most fun is gonna have to take the hit. Here's hoping that it's temporary. I'm thinking maybe in 2025 things will get back to normal, but yeah, I got a lot of things to catch up on. And you know what, maybe the better part of this though is the fact that some of the things that I do plan to work on are actually things to improve this stream, like maybe add new alerts, maybe add new effects, maybe change the layout a bit, make things, a few of the things that need some work get some work. So maybe that'll be a plus overall for the stream. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'm talking to you about this and you're feeling sad about the fact that I've had to give up a part of my time, but maybe next week I'll be like, screw everything, I'm going back to messing up my life. But yeah, that's a few things that were on my mind. Question of the day before we start today. I was feeling a bit peckish just now, so question of the night: what is your favorite food genre? And by that I can mean cuisine, I can mean style of food. I don't know if that fast food necessarily fits a genre, but I guess it's kind of a genre. So feel free to sound out. I don't know if I have a particularly favorite one, but definitely like Mexican food is definitely one of my favorites, just as a whole. And that's different from my favorite food, which is pizza, which has nothing to do with Mexican food most times. So feel free to answer. I would certainly love to know, what is your favorite food genre, maybe even why. But with that, let's go back to Final Fantasy VIII. Looking at the wrong camera. Okay, let's see where we left off. So there's a very specific reason why I called this this particular stream NORGalicious, and that is because I know that we are facing one certain very famous enemy. Let me turn down the sound on this. It's loud. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII definitely goes hard when it comes to its music, which is not necessarily a bad thing. If you enjoy the Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack, I very much enjoy it. Like a blend between like neo sci-fi and like military stuff. I don't know. That's kind of the feeling that it gives me. What was I talking about? Yeah, so last time we just had taken back Balam Garden. Now we're going to find out the reason for the coup. That is what we're doing today. And yeah, we'll be facing one very famous, historical, legendary character in the Final Fantasy series. Just you wait. And sorry, I gotta answer a text message from my SO. Okay, so the other fun thing about this is that we'll be using the classic Final Fantasy VIII strategy guide from Brady Games, which may not apply that much to this game, but you know what? It's spiffy, it's nifty. It's what I remember using back in the day, so that's what we'll do. Let me go ahead and move this thing out. Every time I use this strategy guide, it's like I'm fighting for like real estate, sorry, not real space. I'm fighting for outer space. Okay, let's see. So we just defeated the oil boils. Sid's office, awaken, basement, and confront Norg. Okay. Well, we gotta go face Norg, I guess. Two of your characters focus on attacking Norg, so they're constantly a blue color. And I know that there's a trick to the Norg fight. Okay. Let's just do this. I'm sure I'll figure it out. So yeah, we just took back the garden. And for some reason we're in Dinosaur Planet. Can we actually go back here? Probably not. I don't want to get into any fights right now. Especially if I am without my third party member. No blizzards for us. Okay, so outside of the training center, I honestly don't know what I did before, but we'll make the rounds. We'll make the rounds. I'm going to become a seed someday. Well, I'm sure you will. Hey, what about you? Why won't you talk to me? I saved everyone. Okay, fine. Oh, Dr. Karawaki, I think. Where did the headmaster Sid go? That man works way too hard. Tell him to stop by the infirmary when you see him. She assumes that he is sick. Okay, I will let him know. Wow, this is so cool. Mind if I look around? When was the last time somebody came into this library and they was like, oh wow, this is so cool. Not to suggest that libraries aren't cool, but you should be quiet when you're in the library. People are trying to read. Everybody knows that. Alright, well you can gaze at that. Oh, drop point. Nothing here. Hey, I remember you. Hi. I saw you at the infirmary. You saved me from the monster. Or, wait. You saved me from the monster. Who are you? Try to remember. Remember? It'd be heartbreaking for me to know I was forgotten. Remember? So I know this girl? It'd be nice to talk about old times again. I guess she's not really going to tell us. You know, we eventually find out who she is. And, you know, everything starts to make sense. But I definitely don't see like any particular benefit to not telling him who she is right now. It'd be nice to talk about old times again. Do you want to play a card game though? Okay, fine. These books are just like flying. Oh no, I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to interact with the book. I guess I can't interact with the book. Maybe like this. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. I'm sorry, folks. My temples are getting just a bit. Let me turn off this webcam for just a second. I will be back in just a sec. Let me turn this off for a second. I'll be back in a second. That's exactly what. Lovely eloquence. Oh, and my webcam is not popping back up. Ah, it's problematic. Let's see. Okay. Alright, there I am. Sorry about that, folks. So I made a small change here in the order in which I wear all of these things. As opposed to ears, glasses, over specs. It's more like glasses over specs, ears. And that made the whole difference. Alright, let's keep going. Where's Renoa? Is she gonna come back out with us? I guess you're just gonna hang out here? Do you want to play a card game? No. Why does nobody want to play with me? This is my question all the time. Actually, Doctor, do you want to play a card game? Yeah, he works too hard. I got it. I have got it. Student ID number 41,269. Squall? Yes. The garden master wishes to see you. Report to the master's room right away. Where's the master's room? Take the elevator to level B1. You have permission. And that's not headmaster, that's the garden master. Yo, looks like you're doing pretty good with the card games. It's almost time. Oh, alright. Squall, I challenge you. I'm CC Group's Jack. This is the card capture group, I'm assuming. And we got ads starting in about 3 minutes, folks. Apologies for that. I'll try not to do anything important during that time. Fine. Let's fight it out. Let's do this, Jack. I have never been challenged before, outright like that. And so my honor is on the line. Ooh, I see a card that a couple of cards I haven't seen. Definitely some powerful stuff. Let's Let's go for massive damage. Ah, playing it smart, you. You old devil, you. Ooh, it seems like it's weak. There, yes, yes. Gotta build that impenetrable wall. Well, no matter what, it's gonna flip. Let's take the harder side. Go with a Zell. Ah, they took my Norg. Well, can't flip them at all, but I can flip Norg. Oh boy, that's actually not good for us. He'll flip, hopefully ends in a 6-4. That's really the only way that this ends cleanly. Yes! And ad started a minute. Give me all them cards. Wait, that's not Norg, that's Shumi tribe. Ooh, Fusion and Raijin. I lost. You're really good, but I don't think you've defeated the CC group just yet. There are 6 members in the CC group I haven't defeated. The first is the Card Master and CC group's leader, King. And the others are called the 4 suits: Card Nightclub, Card Prince Spade, Card Prince Diamond, and Card Queen Heart. Then there's Card Magician Joker, whose ability is still a mystery, even to me. Now that you've defeated me, I'm sure they'll show up soon. Good luck to you. Maybe you'll be successful. That's right, you are defeated. Oh yeah, we were actually doing story stuff. But yeah, ads are starting soon. Do you want to talk? I guess not. How's it going? I'll play you again. Wait, he just teleported? Weird, okay. Can we actually leave? For a moment there, I was quite worried. I've been here since the garden was established. Hey! Can't go out under these circumstances. Stay indoors, why don't ya? So we can't go. Every single year you get troublemakers entering. Oh, how I enjoy scolding them. Alright, that's enough. Okay, and is that okay? Welcome back, folks. Sorry about ads. check with your local physician to see if you've got a case of the ads. But yeah, we just went downstairs to see what's up with Norg, and I really wanted to save before facing him, so I'm gonna try and actually go back up. The headmaster's here. Oh, it's Quistis. Where are you going? Huh? Oh, I'm looking for the headmaster. Let go of me! I'm not finished! Ouch. Greedy son of a... Why did I even bother talking to you? Seeds were brought up for the future, and that future is now. Why can't you understand? Damn it. I should have never trusted you. I wish I could go back 10 years, 10 or so years, to tell myself that you're nothing but a money-grubbing son of a... Then I would never build a place like this. Come on, Sid. What do you... Okay. Just stay in that pose for a minute. Squall? I just want to save my game. You heard everything. Only part of it, but yes. I'm embarrassed, but sometimes even old men like me lose their temper. Are you trying to tell me that being an old man makes you immune from losing your temper? Let's get out of here. Oh. Sir, I still have to give you my report. Please, come to my office later. Oh, and that doctor. Oh, and Dr. Sorry. Oh, and Dr. Katawaki wants you to go to the infirmary. She sounded very serious. Maybe he's got to put on his yearly COVID booster. Haha. Looks like I finally made her mad. Or maybe it's just like a yearly checkup, I don't know. Maybe he's got some kidney stones, which are no laughing matter. You're the seeds who returned from Galbadia, correct? Yes. It's about time. Master Norg has been waiting for you. Come. But I want to save my game. Just let me... I'm gonna defy you. Nah, it's not letting me. Okay. Well, I gotta make sure that I am properly equipped. Let's start with that. Where's every GF right now? Learning GF HP plus 10, summon magic plus 30. Status defense junction, HP, magic, GF. Okay, so these are fine. I've got no concerns about these. I think I just want to make sure that everybody is junctioned properly. So, Quetzalcoatl and Shiba, of course. And generally I like to auto these things. Squall's going up for attack. And then in terms of abilities, we've got the magic, the GF, and the draw. He's got some good magic potential. Vitality, I think it's how much HP we have. So that one should be good. I think this is a good set. Okay, junction for Quistis. She's got Ifrit and Diablos. And then in terms of auto, I generally go for... I think I go for attack for her as well. Let me actually check. So she's got Thundara. And life... Ooh, nice. Life actually gives you 30% for all the statuses. Look at that. How about ability? So GF, magic, and item. And that's fine. Strength plus 40. We've got the mug attack. And a strength bonus. +1 bonus strength at level up. Sometimes I wonder if that's actually convenient, because it's taking up a whole ability slot, but I don't know. I don't know. One thing that I forgot to check with Squall is, in terms of elemental, he's also got the Thundara, and Shell gives us 19, huh? That's pretty cool. Not bad. Okay, and then finally Renoa. I think she's got 3 GFs. Siren, Brothers, and Carbuncle. Right. We want to make sure that her stuff is mostly aligned to magic. And then in terms of attack, she can induce sleep. And then she has defense against silence. I feel like something a little more... Why isn't it Esuna? Oh, it's junctioned on something else, huh? Zombie. No slow. Well, I guess silence makes sense since she's a caster. But then ability, let's see, magic, draw, and item. I feel like magic, GF, and draw make the most sense here. Magic +40, magic bonus, and then the move find, which is pretty essential, I feel. Alright, well, I'm not satisfied with this. But we'll go for it. Whenever Master Norg calls you, be sure to be there within 3 seconds. Hushuru, 3 seconds are up. And unfortunately, I'm not, trying to pick on the guy, but I've got to give him a Jabba the Hutt voice. Coming on from this particular body geometry, I feel like it makes sense. But feel free to tell me otherwise. This is the Garden Master, the proprietor of Garden. So he's essentially like the landlord. He's not human. Come to think of it, we didn't know anything about him. What a shock.
Fushifuru, give your report on the sorceress.
Now, where do I start? Answer him quickly. Be concise. We failed to assassinate Sorceress Adia. It's gonna be a sad report. Confirmation of Headmaster Sid's orders was made at Galbadia Garden. After Irvine Caneas of Galbadia Garden joined our party, we set off to carry out the Sorceress assassination order from Balam and Galbadia Gardens.
Uju-do-do-do, Balam and Galbadia's orders. Uju-do-do, you were fooled.
Fooled? I don't understand. Just a second here, folks. Gotta pour the rest of this. Now that it's not ridiculously fizzy. If anybody's interested, we're enjoying some Blood Orange IPA from Bravis Brewing, which is a non-alcoholic brewery.
Fushu-do-do, explain to them.
Master Norg has known about the alliance between the President of Galbadia and the Sorceress. He heard it from the Galbadia Garden Master himself. The Galbadia Garden Master?
Hushu-do-do. The Master of Galbadia Garden is a subordinate of mine named Martine.
What an innocuous name. Yes, in fact, the sorceress and garden are closely connected. That is why the sorceress will definitely try to gain hold of all gardens. So Master Norg sent an official order to Galbadia Garden. It was to kill the sorceress. An assassination was thought to be the best means. But that sly weasel Martin used you as a last resort for the assassination. He gave that order to place the blame on me. That bastard. Are you saying that Balam Garden had nothing to do with that order? You just happened to show up just before the mission was to be carried out. They used you. But the operation failed. The sorceress is still alive, and the sorceress retaliated, just as we suspected. No doubt, it was the sorceress who ordered the missile attacks. Something must be done to calm the sorceress's anger. In order to do so, we needed to hand over those involved in the assassination to the sorceress. We had to show Balam Garden's sincerity. Wait a minute, that's just... Offer the seed's head on a silver platter and pretend we obey the sorceress. This reads to me like, off with their heads. What? Game over screen? Why aren't we fighting the sorceress? What about all the training we endure every day? What good is it? What did you say? You lost to the sorceress. Quit your whining. Headmaster Sid was saying the same thing. Hey. I keep losing track of who's talking. Sid? That idiot Sid dispatched Seed to kill the sorceress. And if you fail, this garden will be done for. My garden, it will all be over. That idiot Sid, has he forgotten that it was I who put up the money to establish garden? And of course, this all boils down to the money. Of course, he paid for the garden, so he wants results. He wants results. Results on that investment. I wanted to offer the sorceress Sid's head, along with seeds. I ordered the students to find Sid, but they sided with him. This is my garden. No, it's not just yours. Then what is it? Is it Sid's and Adia's? That pathetic married couple's? What? The headmaster and Adia are married? I don't get it. There's lots of revelations going on here. Now I understand. Sid and Adia are trying to take Garden away from me. You're one of Sid's followers, aren't you? Prepare to die. Squall! Alright, so what's the strategy here? What is the strategy here? Give me just a second here to refresh myself, folks. Blue, red, yellow. I don't know why he said that. Give me just a second. So like I said, once again, we are using the Final Fantasy VIII strategy guide. So I'm trying to read a couple of things from here. Vastwell has afforded him virtual fortress known as the Norg Pod. Guardian Master locks himself inside the pod, uses the pod's left and right orbs to cast a variety of magic at his foes. The trick to fighting the Norg pods is to balance the acts of attacking the central door, where Norg is hiding, and attacking the orbs, so that Norg can't use the pod's magics. The pod shifts color to show their readiness. Blue signifies the least ready, yellow means the pod is warming up, while red signals the orb is ready to cast magic. By attacking the orbs, you can force them to shift back one or two colors. By following this tactic, you can essentially keep them from ever casting magic as long as they're willing to dedicate a couple of characters to attacking them. So that's cool. So we've got an opportunity here to make sure that no magic is actually cast against us. All we got to do is stay lively and be quick. 2 ways to go about the fight. Have 2 of your characters focus on attacking Norg orbs so they're constantly a blue color. 3rd character focus on Norg and later Norg. Faster ways to summon GF. Oh, huh. So we could actually let the pods do their thing and just the magic would get reflected against them. I feel like that's a bit too clever for me though. I kind of just, one thing that I often have trouble with is just keeping up with the magic timers in terms of like protect and shell. Like sometimes I think that they're up but they're not up, which is kind of a pain. Right, or blah blah blah. So most GFs work really well in this battle, but they won't inflict much damage to the pods. Okay. And alright. And make sure you draw from Norg. So let's do that. Let's give this a shot. This is as good a time as any. Even though this is a drinks-friendly stream, I do encourage the imbibing, the consumption, the relishing of pure, healthy water. Water, of course, is the element which brings life. It helps stave off the deleterious effect of consuming alcohol, regulate your biometrics, and stay quenched. So drink up. Okay, so let's keep those orbs blue. I'll have maybe I'll have Renoa and Quistis focus on the pods.
Lots of magic when red. As long as color stays, I will attack seed with magic.
Ooh, okay. Oh wait, why am I attacking? Oh jeez, I attacked myself for no reason. Couldn't steal. Okay. And Squall keeps attacking the Norg pod. I'm trying to hit the critical, but it just has like poor timing here. There we go. Now sometimes it's just hard to hit it. Maybe Renoa can actually just focus on that while Quistis and Squall attack. None of them are turning, huh? There we go. Beautiful. I might just cast magic with Squall and scan. I kind of want to see how much this is going to take.
Norg pod.
A defense shelter protecting Master Norg. The shelter must be destroyed in order to attack Norg, who is inside the shelter. You know, I wish that my room and my bed gave me like its own like little shelter where I could cast magic from. And then I would never actually pick a fight. I would just wait for people to show up there. So, okay, he's actually going down pretty quickly. Strong against lightning. Great, because my weapons are actually thunder elemental right now. Who thought that that was clever? Kaboom! Ooh, mag-ups. Gotta dislike those mag-ups. Kaboom! Renoa, come on, do your thing. Let's go. Boom. And down it goes. Fight 1 is done.
Those seeds, this is my garden. You can't do as you please.
Okay, ooh, these things are still active, huh? Wait, why did I attack that one? Nice. Okay, let's draw from Norg. Why would I cast? No, Shiva. Oh, we got it. Let's do Carbuncle on everyone. Beautiful, Shiva, dazzling. Kaboom. Psycho Blast. Run a mug from Norg. Ouch. Ooh, couldn't steal. We gotta attack those pods. And this should give us like a shell or a reflect, I forget which one exactly. Nice. Nice. Oh. Take that one down. Mug him. Ooh. I don't think this attack can be reflected. Ah, bummer. Gotta take that one down. Oh. There he goes. Squall, hit him with Shiva again. What am I doing with Quistis? Oh, the wrong person one more time. Beautiful. Stole one circlet, and we gotta add starting in 3 minutes, folks. Oh gosh. Ooh, that was a close one. The power of the Cygnus cloth. Let's keep attacking Norg. Maybe we can do the brothers. Oh gosh, okay. Nice. That one. Lift them up. Oh, I forgot to boost. Boost mobile, let's go. I always thought that the tears on the side of his cheeks were actually mustaches for some reason. Didn't really realize until very recently that that was him crying. Oh, brothers. Nice. Psycho Blast. I hope I can finish the fight before the ad break. Where's my high potions? Why is this so disorganized? Oh, come on. Okay. The reflect wore off. I don't think I need the reflect anymore, honestly. Oh no, he's slowing us down. Jeez. That's no good. Okay, she's gonna have to take care of the orbs. How much more energy does this guy have? I might actually cast Scan on him again. Wait, why did I... I attacked the wrong... Okay, so now he has nothing. Can I do Dispel? Where's my Dispel? This is gonna take a while, folks. There it is. Okay, Quistis attack the right orb, and Squall. Maybe some more Shiva might make sense. He keeps slowing everyone down. Now it's on Squall. I don't think I have the power to just wait these out. I can't see which one is yellow. There we go. And... oof. Let's go with item. Blast him. And let's see. What a pain in the butt. And here we go. Welcome back from ads, folks. I paused the fight just in case I defeated Norg during the ad break, which I didn't want to happen.
Whoosoo doo doo, I'm done. I'm afraid of you, me. Why me? Oh, and I'm going to die where I lived most of my life.
Poor Norg. If only he would have touched grass a little more often. Nice. He freaked out. Well, and I think we're good. We've got Leviathan, folks. What happened to the master? Forget about it for now. I can't believe you just said that. I think what just happened is really serious. As in, we just committed murder. What's the point of talking about it now? You don't know what's going on either. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on anymore. I feel like I'm a helpless puppet being manipulated in some major scheme. Squall. Yeah, I'm gonna see the headmaster. And I see a draw point right behind Norg. Can we actually get up there? How would you even... So did Norg become like a giant egg or something? There he goes. Give me all that bio. So honestly, I am probably going to check on my GS for just a minute. Need to assign Leviathan to somebody. Two elemental defenses. I don't really think that far ahead. HP plus 20%. Shiba. Actually, we should probably give her an elemental defense J. Okay. All of the classic GFs are getting up there. Brothers, what about you guys? HP plus 80%. That's a lot. Okay, Diablos. Ooh, hit percentage. Dark side. What's it? There's a popular saying with dark side. What is it? Dark side heartless? Is that what I'm thinking about? GF HP plus 10%. Maybe let's go with hit. And of course, GF HP plus 10%. Maybe for Carbuncle, let's go with Vitality. Mario Vitality. Also, he's got to recover. Oh, that's nice. Also an auto potion. That's not bad, actually. Support magic refinement. Maybe let's go with that. So, magic refinements are actually quite good. The only thing I know about placing Leviathan is not to put him next to with somebody that has Quetzalcoatl, because They are like antithesis of one another, kind of like Ifrit and Shiva are antithesis, and what is it? Diablos is antithesis to somebody. I actually forget. Whoa, and thank you very much for the subscription, Pandalicia. How are you doing today on this fine day? Thank you very much for popping in. It has been, I am surprised. This is me reacting to something that has completely taken me by surprise. How are you doing? How is the schooling going? Here's hoping that you're having a mellifluous day. And of course, here's something that most people know about, but let me go out ahead and say it. Let me see if I've got it correctly. Kindly give our esteemed friend Pandalicia a follow, who is an excellent JRPG streamer. No, sorry, a retro game streamer. If I remember correctly, that was your preference. What was the last time you were playing? Well, you were just chatting. I don't actually recall, but it has been some time. It's good to see you. Let's see. I'm doing well, popping in while I eat before starting an exam. Oh, good luck with the exam before starting my reading assignments. You've got a heavy schedule ahead of yourself, and as always, very much cheering from this corner of the world, Panda. I know that you are devoting a lot of time to your profession, and I'm very proud of you, and I can't imagine that every member of the community doesn't feel that way. Retro and JRPG. See, I knew that the mix was somewhere there. I was playing Skies of Arcadia, but I have yet to finish. Hopefully soon I can return, and it'll be a pretty excellent return once you do. I know that you're potentially thinking about doing so at some point when things are a little more stable. Certainly looking forward to that, but definitely don't rush, especially if you've got more important things in life. But once again, thank you very much for popping in. Very much appreciated. And yeah, here's hoping that let me not say here's hoping. I know that you got this test, and I know that you'll do wonderfully. So yeah, again, follow Pandalicia. Certainly one of the people that I feel like inspired me to do a few of the things I started doing on this channel. Yeah, also has beautiful corgis. Let me sell everyone by saying that beautiful corgis. Pandalicia's got you covered. Of course. But yeah, let me go ahead and junction. What's his name? Leviathan to Quistis. I think they belong together. That makes the most sense to me. And let's keep it at attack. Let's see. They're currently greeting my roomie. So loud. You know what they say about roommates? No, actually, I don't know what they say about roommates. But here's hoping that at the very least they're having a good day. Here's hoping that you gel well with them. Oh yes, and of course, at least from the pictures that you shared some time ago, the house is looking beautifully. I don't know if it's a house or an apartment or something like that, but strength plus 40, magic. Let's go with magic plus 40. I think. Well, she's not really a magician in the classical sense. Let's keep it as is. Oh, now sorry, I misunderstood what you originally said. So, your corgos are greeting your roomie. That's what you meant to say. I apologize for that. But yeah, very lovely corgis of yours. As you can see, mine is over there in this little nook of the Ales and Fails studio. He's, instead of sleeping in his bed, he decides to sleep next to the washer. So, priorities, I suppose. Alright, so we have defeated Norg. Oh, by the way, a fellow beer enthusiast. Today I happen to be drinking Bravis Brewing's Blood Orange IPA. I don't know if you are a fan of Blood Orange's IPAs, but if we're going to go on a scale of like what I enjoy drinking in terms of an IPA, Blood Orange is probably my go-to since they're relatively sweet. Bravos is actually a non-alcoholic brewery, so we're starting off a little light today. Okay, can we just please go in the elevator? Thank you. Oh, I love this little marquee telling me your beer too. Yeah, you know, this I kind of just fashioned the idea behind the stream was to like share beer thoughts, comments, and then also play games. So the marquee has always been like this little part of just like, oh hey, if somebody's ever interested in what I'm drinking, because I'm always drinking something, that can actually tell you what it is. Let's go visit Sid. Let's go to floor number 3, I think. And I think Sid's got some splaining to do. Haha, I recently had one beer. That's right, one beer. In the past month. It's called a banana floofer. Very thick stout. It was decent. Here's wondering if it had that iconic banana flavor, like banana bready flavor, the cloves. I very much enjoy stouts that are not only sweet but also just very malty. I don't know if you're familiar with the pastry stout genre, but I guess some of that falls in that category. Marshmallow flavoring too. Oh, it did. Very nice. Well, it sounds like a good one. For having had one beer for the past month, it seems like you couldn't have done better. But here's hoping that maybe there's some good breweries out there in your current neck of the woods. Where is Sid? Maybe he's at the infirmary. They did suggest that he needed to see a doctor. Some, especially left-hand milk stout. I actually think that I have left-hand milk stout. Give me just a second here. Let me turn around. You know what, I get a feeling that I might have had some of that a few weeks back, but I probably ran out. Let's see, there is Devil's Backbone is within the city, and I'm planning to go there for trivia next week. You know what, there's nothing more complimentary than going to a brewery and playing a game of trivia. Me and my partner used to go to a few local trivia games back in the day. We never won. And here's the reason, Panda. Everybody that shows up to play trivia in the places that I used to go to used to show up with like 20 people. And it was always like teams of like 15 people or like 12 people against us two. And I was just like, of course we're not gonna win, it's impossible. Okay, let's see. It shows you're actually drinking your beers, yeah. Actually, while I try to purchase a variety of beers for my fridge, what ends up happening is the darker beers generally tend to go away first. It's a sad story. Let's see, ooh, the one we went to limited us to 6 people even though there were 20 of us, haha. So that's interesting. I have never seen you know, a limit be enforced on trivia teams. But again, of course, I'm just being whiny about it. The point of playing a trivia game is to have fun, right? And as long as you're enjoying yourself, then, you know, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose. Dare I say that even if we had like 20 people on our team, probably still would have lost. That is the story of my life. I love the stouts though. You know it. No, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so Dr. Katawaki. So you need to see the headmaster. Yeah, let's see him. Well, the headmaster is kind of... I'm okay now, Doctor. Are you sure? Yes, I believe I'm done crying. Just take it easy, okay? He's got a lot on his mind. It's fun. That's why I went. Here's wondering what your specialty is when you're doing Trivia Panda. Do you have a forte? I like to think that generally I specialize in very obscure trivia that nobody knows about. Maybe some science. What is it? Are you injured again? No, I'm not injured. Okay, let's go see the headmaster. Let's see, it's definitely stacked against you if there are larger groups though. Yeah, like I said, it's always like an interesting chemistry. I do love like the mega teams, they have like their own team name and all this stuff. So maybe I just need to get more friends. Maybe that's the real solution here. You all see me in such an embarrassing state. What shall we talk about? I guess let's start from the top. I want to make a report. No, it's not necessary. I can guess what must have happened. Okay. The real meaning of seed. Okay. Random useless facts, haha. I was the only one who knew the actors of Ghost with Patrick Swayze. It's been a hot minute since I've thought about that movie. And of course, hot is the word when it comes to Ghost. I guess Whoopi Goldberg's there. I forget what the lead actress's name is. That's gonna haunt me. Please tell me the real meaning of Seed. Seed is Seed, the elite mercenary force of Balam Garden. Do you know something about Seed? I never know anything. Seed will defeat the sorceress. The garden will train Seed members. The many missions around the world are only training for the final battle against the sorceress. But now that the sorceress has become a major threat, our true mission has begun. Well, compelling. How about Sorceress Adia, who apparently happens to be married to you? Please tell me about Sorceress Adia. I heard she's your wife. You're quite right. She had been a sorceress since childhood. I married her, knowing that. We were happy. We worked together. The two of us. We were very happy. One day, Adia began talking about building the garden and training Seed. I became obsessed with that plan, but I was very concerned with Seed's goal, that one day Seed might fight Adia. She laughed and told me what would never happen. However, is he just gonna leave us in this cliffhanger? How about Master Norg? Tell me about Master Norg. Rude indeed. He is from the Shumi tribe, a black sheep of the tribe, one might say. We met while I was running around trying to find funds to build a garden. He became interested in building the garden, and we hit it off. Thanks to his funding, it was completed. However, we needed an enormous amount of funds to run the garden, so we began dispatching seeds around the world as a means of supporting the garden. Norg's idea was right on the money. An enormous amount of capital began flowing into the garden, and the garden began to change. Lost sight of our high ideals, the truth was covered up. That's probably enough. In the end, it was my fault for giving up control. Well, and now we killed him, so I guess there's no more problems. What should we do next? What do we do now? We must stop drifting around soon. I only hope that we can get things back to the way they were. Okay, I guess that is the end of this conversation. I guess let's go back to the captain's chair, if that makes sense. Dr. Karawaki. What is it? Are you injured again? I don't think she has any more text. Maybe let's go have a card battle before we go back to the control room. Thank you, thank you for the sound alert, Panda. And actually, like I was saying before, you know, from watching your stream early on, that was actually the idea that gave me to actually start putting sound alerts into this stream, because before that I actually didn't have a single one. And not that I have a bunch of them, but yeah, thank you very much for the super awesome idea. Let's see. Oh, we're going into a thing. Squall! Squall! Oh my gosh, what happened to Quistis's hair? Why is one... It's like she's got an antenna almost. I wonder if that's just like a buggy thing on the game. Have you seen the headmaster around? He's at the infirmary. Hahaha, you know I have so many of them. Yeah, I would probably say that if I were to think who has the most alerts played on stream while I'm watching them, you're probably like right at the top. They're always just like such fun ones. You got a lot of creative ones that incorporate clips of yours, so I haven't done that yet, but maybe someday. Sounds like trouble. What's wrong? Go to the second floor deck and see for yourself. There's a ship approaching. It could be Galbadians or worse. The sorceress might be aboard, coming to attack us. I have to tell the headmaster right away. Well, that's problematic. I guess let's go see. Let's go upstairs. Are we gonna hit another garden? Do, 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 do. And this is generally the path that we take to the classroom. I haven't seen your sister today. Oh, she came down with a cold. Oh no, is she okay? Huh? Oh yeah, she's fine. Dr. Karawaki said it's just a cold. Talk about eavesdropping on very random conversations. Do you guys want to play card games now? You're challenging me? You know I am. It doesn't seem to have any special cards. And the problem with facing enemies with very weak cards is that they get flipped all the time. It's like they send them out just to get turned. It's just a little bit annoying. And we've got ads starting in about 3 minutes, folks. I'll probably take a slightly longer break. Maybe I've got to take Churro out to do his business. I've got to take myself out to do my business. But we'll be back after that. Yes, give me all the cards. All right, let's move on to more important things. Is it this locked door? No, emergency exit. A ship? A Galbadian ship? Is Headmaster Sid here? No, he's not here. Are you from Galbadia? We are Seeds. This is Adia's ship. We are Sorceress Adia's Seed. Seed? We're coming aboard. We're not unarmed. Except for our hands, which are registered by the United States as lethal weapons. Wow. And they must have like somersaulted about 3 stories. Please, we come in peace. We must speak to Headmaster Sid. Where is he? I'm right here. Headmaster, we've come for a loan. It's too dangerous here now. Yes, I'm afraid so. Alone? That girl from Windhill? Squall, you know who she is? Please go find her. She's here somewhere in the garden. Who are these guys? How are they connected? Squall? Yes, sir. Okay, do you guys want to play card games though? Please bring her here. Man, nobody wants to play card games with me during crucial moments. It's just to relieve the tension. And like I said, we've got ads in about less than a minute. Like I said, I'll take a break at that point. Squall, Alone is that girl, right? That little girl Laguna was looking after. Probably. Do you know where she is? Let's split up to look for her. I know exactly where she is. Hey, Squall, who's Alone? She's a person in the dream world. Let's just go directly for the library. And like I said, ad is starting soon. I might as well just go ahead and take that break. Let's take the elevator and come on down. Come on down! And I'll leave an intermission song. I forget which one I selected, but we'll be back in about 6-7 minutes or so. Stretchies, bio break, churro, etc. We'll be back with more Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, that's a little bit better. Hello and welcome back to the Ales and Fails stream. I'm your host, Alewolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, the no-throne Cicerone. And welcome back to the stream, folks. This is the Retro Rathskeller corner of the stream where we play retro games, and today we are playing Final Fantasy VIII, the remastered version on PlayStation 5. And we just defeated, aka destroyed, crippled, totally handicapped Norg, who actually owns Balam Garden, which is news to us. But let's just assume that he was evil. He was a bad guy. He didn't simply fund the garden. He was also just I don't know, gave people minimum wages. Who knows? But yeah, he's out. We got a Leviathan out of it, and now we are looking for a loan because we just encountered a ship full of white seeds. But before we go into all that stuff, let's actually talk about what's next on tap today. This is, we were just talking about stouts, and so I thought, hey, maybe I should try something a little bit stronger. And so this is All Hallows Treat. All Hallows Treat, of course, is a Halloween-themed beer. It is an Imperial Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout. Now that's a lot to unpack right there, but take a look to appreciate this can artwork. It's just like this 50s comic book Hollywood monster type movies with like some zombies and some ghosts and some bats, and then some striking orange, pumpkin orange, of course, and the cemetery on the other side with some more ghouls and baddies and things of that sort. So kind of just like this classic comic book story type cartoon graphic on the can. What exactly is an Imperial Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout? Well, let's start with the idea of what exactly a stout is. A stout is a type of ale that brews dark. The reason why it brews dark is because of the malts that you're using for it. You're using things like chocolate malts, crystal malts, caramel malts, and when you boil them, they brew dark. Stouts generally put their sugars forward. They're very malty. You get sugars like molasses, maple, brown sugar, things of that sort. They're relatively thick, and again, this thickness is reflected on their color as well. They're like black brown, kind of like your favorite colas, Pepsi colas, RC colas. Let's just say RC colas is your favorite. The other thing about stouts is that there is an associated beer genre. They're known as porters. Porters and stouts are actually almost interchangeable to a certain degree. They actually started out as the same style, and a lot of the times what determines whether a beer is a stout or a porter is what the brewer decides to go for. Rule of thumb, though, some rules of thumb is that the malts for a porter will not be toasted before brewing versus a stout that will. The other rule of thumb is that whereas the head of a porter is brown, that of a stout is white. Now, as for what exactly an Imperial Stout is, the thing is, any beer with the moniker Imperial is simply denoting the alcoholic strength that it has. Generally, anything above an 8% alcohol by volume can be deemed Imperial. Of course, this is a 7.6%, but if we round up to the next highest integer, then we've got 8. But yeah, that's what an Imperial Stout is, of course. Then we add peanut butter to it, and you've got a full set. Let's go ahead and see what Untapped has to say on the matter over here by going to this side. Okay, so All Hallows Treat, sweet and spooky like the perfect Halloween night. All Hallows Treat rekindles your favorite childhood holiday memories. Aromas and flavors of dark chocolate, creamy peanut butter, and a soft vanilla finish swirl with a body, smooth and medium mouth feel. It's the perfect throwback that brings you to your first bite of a chocolate peanut butter cup. So imagine Reese's and imagine you're drinking it, and imagine it's Halloween. It's all your things melanged together. Let's go ahead and actually taste this thing. And yeah, today we're using our Stein glass. I have quite a few Steins actually available in my cupboard. This one just so happens to have the logo of Untapped, but believe you me, they are giving me no money to suggest their name. Even though I feel like they should. They should be giving me money right now. So Untapped, please send me all the monies. I very much need it. Now, let's go ahead and pour this thing. I'm just hoping that this one doesn't also burst. And let's go ahead and get some of that ASMR flowing. And I can already sense some notes of peanut butter in my nose. And as you can see, it is very thickly colored. It's actually a brownish, copperish, black. That's a lot of colors right there, but you can't definitely see through this. It is opaque. In terms of a nose, very sweet. Milk chocolate, very milky chocolate. A few notes of peanut butter. And honestly, just butter. Maybe even some butterscotch. Alright then. And a very as you can see, the head actually disappeared pretty quickly, which is interesting. This looks like even more of a closer to a brown head than anything else. Fam, I nailed your viewer. And it's got that body of like almost like a bourbon barrel aged stout, but not quite. It doesn't have that bourbon flavor. Very rustic, very fundamental sugars, very strong maple notes on this. Again, it's good milk chocolate. I can imagine that some lactose was incorporated into this particular beer. Sweetness, again, brown sugars very present there as well. I can't really sense a roast. I'm not sensing a roast here. More time. Welcome in, I go. How are you doing this fine afternoon? You know, I saw on the chat that the alert was coming and I was just kind of preparing myself for it. Too bad I failed. I'd failed at the preparation. Cool specs. You like them? So the long story short here is that I woke up with irritated eyes a few days ago, and I have had to use glasses ever since then. And so instead of wearing my usual goggles, I decided to wear over specs, which also happen to be pink. So thank you very much for noticing. Here's hoping that you're having an excellent Thursday. No real bitterness here to speak of. Again, kind of just like a peanut butter cup in your mouth. With that, let's go ahead and give this a rating. 3.5 seems solid. I would give it a bit higher, but I feel like it's a little more sweet than it needs to be. It can float through the air and climb up trees. But with that, let's go back to Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, so we are looking for Alone, and we know where she is. She is in the library. In the library. I can't believe that these people are just kind of like living their lives, even though the home that they know is actually just flying. I also just can't believe that we've got these water fountains and they are not registering the motion of the lamb garden flying. I suppose that if you have like a water on an airplane, the water doesn't really move, so maybe it's that kind of motion. Dormitory. Ba-da-da. Hey, what are you guys up to? Right? It's true. Haha. Okay. Just some friendly gossip, I would assume. Ooh, got some monies. That lady who went to the library gave me some snacks. Okay, so let's go in here. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, Squall? Are you alone? Yes. You're alone? The alone? What is going on? You know Laguna, don't you? I do. I really love Uncle Laguna. Then tell me, what is it that we experience? I'm sorry, Squall. It's hard to explain. And thus you will not explain, is that what you're suggesting? But, one thing. It's about the past. The truth about my past? Impossible. She turned away from me. So, we were viewing the past? People say you can't change the past. But even still, if there's a possibility, it's worth a try, right? Change the past? Is she serious? Give me a break. Are you the one responsible? Are you the one taking us to that dream world? I feel like Squalls is making quite a few assumptions here, considering that we are not familiar with the concept of time travel or the fact that there's people that can force us to time travel, you know? Kind of goofy, I don't know. And where did I leave my phone? Well, my phone is lost, I guess. Just a second here. Sorry folks, just a couple of real life things. Oh, wait. Phone was right here all along. Okay. I'm sorry. Not again. So much I don't understand. Why me? I have enough problems as it is. Don't get me involved in this. I'm sorry. Don't count on me. Wow, he's terrified. I guess a lot of things are happening to him though. Squall, did you find alone? I'm alone. I wonder if alone is the female version of Elon, and if so, I don't want to think about it. Are you alright? What Alone said under her breath was, "You're my only hope." Ah, that's a lot of responsibility. Why do people depend on each other? In the end, you're on your own. I've made it this far by myself. Sure, I couldn't do a thing when I was a kid. I've depended on others, but wow, it's quite the spiffy ship. I wonder if those are like solar sails or something like that, because it doesn't seem like the wind is blowing against them. I'll be the first to admit that I'm here because of other people. I'm fine by myself now. I have all the skills I need to survive. I'm not a child anymore. That's a lie. I don't know anything. I'm confused. I don't want to depend on anyone. How can I do that? someone tell me. And so I think this is probably the most weak, or not weak, but the most frail we've seen Squall admit to himself feeling. It's just, he's kind of just like desperate for answers, and he knows, he certainly doesn't want to like resort to anybody else for help, because that's not something that he's been raised to do. So I'll end up depending on others after all. And he doesn't know how to marry those ideas. Sis, I'm all alone, but I'm doing my best. Poor baby Squall. I'll be okay without you, sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. Sad. Hey again. And we got ads starting in about 3 minutes. Apologies for that. I wasn't asleep. Oh really? I think I heard you talking in your sleep. I'm not telling you what you said. If somebody were to capture what I said during my sleep, probably hear me talk about pizza and burgers. Hey, let's go for a walk. Again. That was a guided tour, and this time, it's a walk. Just go by yourself. It's safe here. We're still floating to nowhere, by the way. It's not that I want a guard with me. You know, you're always too deep in thought. Why don't you lighten up a little? It's not good to think too much. What I'm trying to say is, it would be my honor to have your company, Your Highness, in hope that I may get your mind off things. How about it, Your Highness? Well, I feel like Squall would say this is stupid, but you know what? I'm in control. I'll play along. Fine. Thank you, Your Highness. Alright, let's get going. And let me go ahead and save my game here. Let's see. Actually, I haven't used a tent in a while. Chocobo related. Can't believe I haven't saved this entire time. I was risking so much. And like I said, ads are starting in about a minute, maybe even less than that. Hello everyone, this is Headmaster speaking. The lines have been fixed, and I'm glad to be back on the air. Hurrah! Whoa! Okay, I thought we were going for a walk. God, what's... Oh my god, Sid. Boy, it's a slow day. Oh, this is the beginning of the American Godzilla movie. Come on, give me a big one. Ad starting soon. Worst time to have an ad, by the way. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, we'll leave it there until the ad is done. I'll go ahead and just do some player's guide reading while the ads are going. Let's see. Ba-bum-bum-bum. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Welcome back, folks, from Anne's. Apologies for that. Thank you for surviving. Do not believe the lies of Ondor. We are back, and it seems like we just hit a fisherman's town. Let's see what happened. Squall, this is the headmaster speaking. Please come to my office. I know nothing to how to guide this ship. Repeat, please come to my office right away. I need a scapegoat. He didn't actually say that, but he might as well have said that. Everybody, please remain calm. Also, please do not leave the garden under any circumstance until you are permitted. We will try to get things back in order ASAP. Thank you for your cooperation. Ah, Squall, thank you for coming. Here are your orders. We've landed on Fisherman's Horizon. Please go ashore with Quistis and Renoa. Find the local mayor and apologize for this accident. Tell them that we come in peace. Take a look around the city while you're there too. Yes, sir. Why do I have to go? Do you have something you want to tell me? No. Seed is just a special force for combat. I want you to see the world, to broaden your horizons. I have high expectations of you, Squall. Now go. Okay, it's kind of weird that we are the ones that are in charge of like this diplomatic mission. But where was I here? Let's see. Okay, let's keep it going here. Okay. So we are awfully. Let's actually challenge Sid over here. A game of cards? Yes. We already took the cipher card from him, but it would not be nifty to see if he has anything else of use. There isn't much time. Let's just get on with it. It's funny that he even allows the game at all. Yeah, he doesn't have anything of use, really. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just a second here, folks. Let's go with... This might make the most sense. I don't think it can be turned, so I think we're fine. Oh gosh, I forgot to... I didn't even quantify that particular move. Foolish. Drop the Ifrit. What the... Great, that's no good. Totally forgot about the same rule. I am not losing my cards. If for some reason I end up losing, I'm gonna reset. I don't even remember what the same rule does. Okay, draw. How dare you? How dare you use that against me? Yes, I need to beat him now. For my honor. Oh, that... I don't think I've seen that one, the fourth one down. Nor the fifth one, actually. Forget, what is the same rule? Let me just look this up, because I definitely don't want him to use the same thing again. Triple triad. Same rule. Let's see. Same is the simplest rule. If this rule is in effect, if your card matches the numbers on 2 or more cards on each side, you will capture those cards. Oh. So that's... So what's combo then? Where's the rest of this? Okay. Only applicable when same or plus are active. Once you activate either rule, any cards adjacent to the flips are compared as if you had actively placed the cards down yourself. Combo captures normally greater number captures lower number and does not apply plus or same again. So like the combo actually makes it so that whatever card gets flipped acts as a new card that's dropped onto the field, which is probably does not work for us most of the time. Okay, let's go with Ifrit. What a jerk. Apologies for that, folks. Just a bit of the weak throat. Well, he cannot flip both at the same time. I think we're fine. I think we're safe. Let's see. We want to make sure that our side doesn't get captured. Unfortunately, that's not going to work out here. We're still up ahead, but... we can flip in one more time, but he's going to flip us right back. 6 and 8. That one just doesn't feel safe. I don't know. I just don't want to change the outcome of this duel. Ooh, nice. Alvaret, Red Bat, or Red Bat, Deathclaw, and Abaddon. I guess I had all of those before. Okay, let's go and meet the mayor of Fisherman's Horizon. A new mission? We're here. We'll land at Fisherman's Horizon. We'll make an official apology, then observe the town. You go out to you can go out the second floor deck to get to Fisherman's. You can use it as an exit now. Somehow the town and Us just happen to be at the same level on the second floor, huh? How unusual. Okay, are you guys still talking about the cold? So which one is it? Two. Bingo. What does it look like we're doing? We're studying for the exam. Just because everything's been a little crazy around here doesn't mean that we don't have any more classes or exams. Seems to me that that would definitely not be a priority right now. But what do I know? I don't study at a flying university / military school. Hey, what about you, kid? I wonder what's gonna happen if I open this door. It says do not open, so I'm kind of curious. What a bother. I'm pretty sure that door comes into play at some point. But not now. Hey! What? Get away from that door. This is an emergency exit. You can only open it if it's an emergency. Got it? I know. Can't believe that there was somebody just like looking at that kid, waiting for him to like go close to the emergency door. Okay, we've gone through this. Here they come. And coach, we've come to warn you before you go ashore. Do not engage in any type of armed conflict in the city. We do not tolerate belligerence here. Do you understand? Yes. We are representatives of the garden, and we come in peace. Welcome to... Excuse me. This... Do you ever have it when you have to cough, and you think that you coughed it away, but it just keeps coming back? It's so frustrating. Okay. We just call it FH. FLCL? You should go visit the mayor. His house is in the middle of the city. He's the head of FH. We'll do just that. Good. Looks like we understand each other. Never mind the fact that we just destroyed your crane. Man, this is a hell of a mess. I'm terribly sorry. It was inevitable. We lost control of the garden. Nah, don't worry about it. What's important is that nobody got hurt. What about that fisherman? We love fixing stuff anyways. Like, oh yeah, we love extra work for no reason. Kick back and enjoy your stay. Thanks, coach. Who are you? Hey, that's Balam Garden, right? Last time I checked. That's right. How did you know? From those patterns on the wall. We painted it a long time ago. Those were the good old days. Tell the mayor I said hi. Who are you? Yo, let's go! So, in Fisherman's Horizon is where the painters of Balam Garden reside. Little known fact, I'm dropping those knowledge bombs for you. Okay, let's keep going. And I feel like you know, I haven't played this game for over a decade, but every time I remember Fisherman's Horizon, I kind of just reminds me of like this like town next to a pier, or like a port town. But unlike the ones that I visited in my life, it's actually like nice and clean looking and futuristic. I mean, it's got some of that rusty dinge, but still just like very, very modern looking. Oh, this is the fisherman, huh?
I heard Balam Garden lost control. That's why you have to keep up with your maintenance.
What an odd thing to say. You ought to play a card game. What is this place? Yeah, so as you can see, there's some of that dinge right there. It's kind of rusty. Oh my goodness, thank you very much for the subscription. Hi Ailes, you're cool, you are wrong, but I accept the compliment from you. And welcome, Rich. How are you doing this fine afternoon? Good to see you. Here's hoping that you're having an amazing Thursday. And I know that you all are also playing Final Fantasy VIII, so I totally understand if you are just popping in to say hello. But before we catch up, of course, everyone watching out there, everyone listening to this message, number one, save the earth, but number two, follow our friend and community member Rich Lich Glitch, who's an amazing streamer by his own right. Last time they were playing Withering Rooms, which is a game I am unfamiliar with. Thank you very much for the toasty there, Inigo. Thank you for the shout out. I've been playing horror games. I'm assuming you're going for the time old tradition of playing spooky games here on October. I actually haven't heard of Withering Rooms. It's is it well, what kind of genre is it? I'd certainly be interested to know. But yeah, kindly give him a follow. Generally plays retro games, but I guess for the month of October playing some spoopy games. So doesn't sound like sounds like an excellent sell to me. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. Let's see. Yeah, I have a few in my Steam library. There's 3 I want to play. I'm on the second one. Oh, nice. Okay. So you're going for you're trying to get them all in this month, maybe. I just beat Crow Country. I don't know why I say Crow Country. Crow. Okay. Which is kind of like Silent Hill with original FF7 graphics. You know, I remember you mentioned that last time, and I thought I saw somebody else playing it. And yeah, it's got those graphics where it's like 3D graphics, but also the people just happen to be a bit more blocky, if I recall correctly. Withering Rooms is like a Metroidvania horror game, both indie games. Very nice, very cool. Wait, are you trying to tell me that both Metroid and Castlevania are not already horror games, Rich? I'm just playing with you. I would say they are horror light. They definitely can be. Very much agree. Very good game. Highly recommend. Like a 5-10 hour game. You know, that sounds very appealing right about now. I haven't played a short game in a very long time. And I don't know what that's... I feel like that maybe that's just a personal choice. I feel like I generally gravitate towards longer games. But again, it just tanks any sense of progression for myself. And I know that playing games is not about beating them, it's about enjoying yourself. But at the same time, I feel sometimes that if I don't beat games, it's almost as if I don't have like milestones. I don't know, kind of silly sometimes. Let's see, I think Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is a horror game, especially online. You know what? I don't know that that's an unpopular choice. You might be right there. I certainly know that whenever I touch any fighting games, I get the sweaty palms, and if that's not a signifier of horror games, I don't know what is.
Going down? Yes. Okay.
Let's see, I think you hope the shorter games are replayable. Yeah, that's true. I kind of just, almost like roguelikes sometimes. I do enjoy going through them and going through the motion of them. But then, of course, there's generally like stuff to do after you beat the game once. So, you guys going to S-Star? Of course, some roguelikes are actually very long. S-Star? You know, that high-tech city. It's just beyond the train tracks. I guess you're not going there. A lot of people who stop here go there. The trains are down, so the best way to get there is walk from here. What a joke, huh? Anyway, you guys had an accident and came here, huh? I guess I shouldn't keep you. Okay, get on. That's a lot of banter from a guy that just works the platform, but I enjoy his generosity. Let's see. The racing cart, perspiration. Yeah, it's I feel like every time I play a fighting game, it's not even with like other people. It's just even with I'm playing with the computer, it transports me. It literally sends me back to when I was like 7 and 8 years old, and I used to play with my brother and my very young uncle, and we would just like play for hours on end, and it was always this thing about like who is playing the best, and just like constantly just like everyone taking it way too seriously, even though we were just like kids, and it's just like yeah, which is not to say those were bad times. It just stressful. It was like stress for like being a kid. One of these days I'll dig into the roguelikes. Hey, there's no rush, Rich. They'll be there if you ever get to them, and if you don't, you'll get to them. LOL, sounds like an arcade environment. It's a different kind of fun. Yeah, there's definitely something to be said about, feeling some of that pressure to do your best and not mucking up with things. I'm pretty sure that if we were to ever hang out in an arcade, Rich, I'd probably be like, feel free to steamroll right through me. Let's see, what? You don't remember me? We just met by your garden's entrance. Was it him? I'm sorry. I can't believe it. Oh well. I'm operating this lift with my brother. You saw him up there, right? Yeah. Don't we look alike? Man, what's wrong with you? Oh well, let me know when you want to go back up. This is the weirdest little side story ever. Let's see. There's a camaraderie, and there's something to be said for challenging yourself. Yeah, I agree. It's about shared experiences, but at the same time, still trying to like express yourself through the way that you're playing, and trying to show that you're developing your own skills. And actually, I feel like that's its own rabbit hole. One thing I will always say that there's two things that I enjoy about fighting games. Number one is the lore, because I love fighting game characters and I love their crazy stories. But number two, it is self-expression, right? It is a thing that there's no two ways to play the same character, and it is about trying to show who you are through the moves that you choose to employ. I know that obviously there's like optimal ways and things like that, and better strategies for things, but call me a sucker, and many people do. I just want to be flashy. I just want to go for the hits, and sometimes that works. Most of the times it does not. No, it ain't like that. It ain't like that, huh? KOF got me into fighting games, so I feel it on the story side. Yeah, actually, it's funny that you mentioned that, because it wasn't like 4 days ago that I was sitting through yet another YouTube retrospective of the entire story of King of Fighters, because I love those, because I love the Orochi saga and the Nest saga, etc. Are you Seed by any chance? Yes. I heard that you guys are like mercenaries and basically fight anybody for money. Are you happy with that kind of life? This is a very heavy conversation to have with a stranger. What's his problem? Is he trying to pick a fight? Let's see. Yeah, but it's such a dopamine hit when you successfully do that flashy thing. Yeah, absolutely. I think my siblings and I have this thing where, like, the fights will generally go one way, right? And then, like, clearly we are setting each other up to do, like, the level 3 super or whatever equivalent it goes for that fighting game. And then we do the motion, but then inevitably we get blocked. And then, of course, after the fight, we're just like, hey, why didn't you let me have it? It would have been like the flashiest finish possible. And we're like, we should have employed gentleman's rule here to have a flashy finish. Of course, that doesn't make any sense, but it's just one of those things. Never mind. The way you live your life is none of my business. Just don't cause us any problems. God, this guy is kind of just rude for like a first meeting. He sounds just like me. I guess it doesn't sound very nice. And we've got ads starting in about 3 minutes, folks. Apologies for that. Don't buy anything that they sell you. I promise you won't be happy. I hope I didn't offend you. Well, you came close, but you're alright. Okay, and we've got an older looking feller on this side. There's the mayor's house. You see it? Yeah, I do see it. I also know that the mayor may have a powerful card, so I'm going to actually save my game before talking to him. And there's a save point. Just in case I actually manage to make myself lose, which has happened. Stranger things have occurred, like Stranger Things Season 4. Let's see, Ales, I gotta get going and do some stuff around the house. We'll be lurking. Thank you so much for the lurk, Rich, and once again, very much appreciate you popping in and chatting. It's kind of weird that every time you pop in, we start talking about something that has that goes completely off the rails. But it is good. It is the quality of good banter. Here's hoping that the rest of your day goes well, though, if we don't get to chat again. And once again, good to see you. Thank you very much for the sub. Absolutely don't have to. No, don't exit the game. Ooh, drop point. Regen. I guess we have all the regens, huh? Surprised. Where is my regen? Is it just that I have several pages full of spells, huh? I get it. Let's give Drain to... Who else has Drain? I'm surprised nobody else has Drain. Drano? How about some bios? Like the Sony bio? Squall is randomly carrying around spells that nobody else has. That's okay, somebody has to have Reflect. I can't imagine that somebody doesn't already have Reflect. Let me save one more time. Okay, let's go talk to the mayor. Okay, and welcome back from ads, folks. We are in the middle of Fisherman's Horizon and we're trying to talk to the mayor, and it just so happens that his house is in the middle of this gigantic satellite dish structure. I don't know that we ever get an explanation as to why we have like this stadium-like thing in the middle of Fisherman's Horizon. Maybe they do and maybe I missed it. Actually, it almost looks like Xanarkin from Final Fantasy X. Oh, and it's Martine. A lot has happened since then. Banished from Galbadia Garden. Everything I built up, gone. After wandering around mindlessly, the people of this town welcome me with open arms. The townspeople encourage me to start over. Very kind, even towards a man like me, who has nothing. I'm so ashamed. What? Can you tell us what you did wrong? Okay. Yeah, so we go through this. Is this the guy that has the, Master Fisherman? Ah. Sorry, just a second here, folks. My temples just happen to be aggravating me right now. This is what happens when you have way too many things on your head at the same time. Okay, I think that might be better, maybe. Every time I wear these things, it's kind of just like, it's just pressing against my... There, much. That might be a little bit better. Okay. And for those of you just joining us, we are enjoying an All Hallows Eve Imperial Peanut Butter Stout. All my love, too long ago. Just in time for Halloween. Do you want to play a card game? You seem to know the rules unfamiliar to this region. Let's play a game with Balaam's rules and ours. Sure, but I'm going to negate his rules. I confiscated all the cards from the students at Galbadia Garden. You're in for a challenge. No. The same rule has spread throughout this region. Great. He's so proud of the fact that he confiscated all the cards. Can we go back to my rules? What is sudden death? I know Elemental gives you extra points on Elemental cards. Okay, if it doesn't work out after this, maybe I will play. So same Elemental and Trade Rule 1. Kinda just want to see what sudden death is. Let's see. Triple Triad, Sudden Death. Okay, if the game ends in a draw, a sudden death occurs in which a new game is started, but the cards are distributed on the side of the color they were on at the end of the game. So essentially, don't get a draw. Yeah, I don't like that. The other one is Elemental, and I think that just means that Elemental cards have slightly better attributes. That card's rank. The values go up by 1. But if it doesn't match, they get reduced. Okay. Well, I've got very few elemental cards that I play. Let's play one game. I might have to reset the game if I lose. Okay, so we got some cyclones, some storms, and light. I think that's holy, actually. Holy metal dex, Batman! So if it's a non-elemental, it shouldn't affect things. At least I'll assume that and see what happens. Oh, come on! Well, that's what you get, folks. And of course, we don't get to see his deck either, which is trouble. I don't know, what's good? So -1. It'll be the same as me. Maybe let's drop down the Zell card and hope for the best. Oh, they're thinking about it. Ah, nice. Let's go with... that's not gonna beat him. The only thing that can beat him is the Cipher card. But do I want to risk it? I mean, at the very least, it'll give us a leg up, and then we can return the Cipher card. Ah, how dare you! Handsome devil, you. I think makes the most sense here is to quiz this card. And no changes here. Whew, okay. Which one don't we have? Seems like we have all of them, huh? I don't remember having one of these, so I'll take it. But once again, I just want the all rule back. Get me all the cards. Okay, let's talk to the mayor. Why can't I enter? Weird. Oh, there he goes. That's not the door. That's the door. Just a second here, folks. Let's go inside. Where's the mayor? What is this, like a chalkboard? I feel like this space has some potential to be something else. Whoa, hey. Can we move?
Please have a seat.
Where's the chair?
Allow me to get to the point. When are you leaving?
Wow, that is directly to the point. I gotta say, I'm a little taken aback by the fact that they immediately are asking me to leave. Sorry folks, just got caught into something else. Okay, let's keep going here. He's not wasting any time. Well, we'll leave as soon as the garden is capable of moving.
Any idea when?
I'm afraid not. We only discovered that our garden is mobile a short while ago. Therefore, we don't even know how to move it. We're still in the process of understanding everything.
Our technicians will assist you. They should be able to repair and service everything. How does that sound?
That means we'll have to let outsiders into the garden. I can't make this decision alone.
Go consult with your leader if you don't have the authority.
Excuse me, why do you want us to leave so bad? Please, just keep your mouth shut. They must have their reasons, who cares?
We don't want military organizations in Fisherman's Horizon. You rely on force to solve problems. That is in direct defiance of our principles.
We believe that any problem can be settled by discussion. If you reach the mutual understanding, there's no need to fight. No argument there. Trite and dull as hell, though.
Violence only leads to more violence. We believe your presence here will attract violence. That's why we want you to leave as soon as possible.
Let's go back to garden. Oh, a draw point. Ultima, nice. Wait, come on. Gotta give away more magic. Let's give some drain to maybe Selfie. Nice. Only 6. We believe that any okay. Yes, yes, yes. But do you want to play a card game?
Want to play cards?
Why do we have to play by these stinky rules? Whoa, that's a full field. I don't know. Like auto-generating cards as we speak. Not too bad. Okay, let's plop the Zealot card here. Ah. No great answers. This might make sense, maybe. That's the Abaddon card. And right there. -1 and a -1, so we're not gonna get anything done. Nice. Guess I had all of these. Let me go ahead and take this one.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play some ads here. I'm gonna still challenge him to one more card game. I just want to make sure that the rest of our gameplay is not interrupted by ads. So I'll go ahead and run some ads right now. Ads starting very soon, folks. Come on. Give it to me, give it to me. Oh! Dastardly actions. So he's a 6 right now. I don't have something that's perfect for this one. They're gonna take me no matter what. Okay. Let's put Questis right there. Ah. Should I, could I, would I? I think this should be... it's not ideal either, huh? Okay, you're gonna make me use Ifrit where he doesn't belong. And no matter what, that side is safe, so I think it's good. Nice. And welcome back from Mans, folks. We're just challenging the mayor of Fisherman's Horizon to a card game, and he has just brought out a pinch hitter. That is a Quetzalcoatl, which is a card that we won from him. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to do anything against him because he has a double A's on the side. We're just going to have to try to find an extra hit somewhere else. We're going to have to rock power with power. Let me plop down my weakest card. Yeah, I can't really do too much of anything here. Unfortunately, you don't... Well... No, yeah, he has A's on both sides, so I actually can't do anything. What a mess. Make... Yo, move... Bum 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 bum. Boo doo 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 doo. Ah, made a choice. Okay. He's really not giving us too many options here. We gotta turn that card. Otherwise, this is gonna end in a draw, and I really don't want this to go into sudden death. That would be massive, massive pain. Maybe let's go with Zell. He does have a fairly protected set of sides. Relatively speaking, of course. Okay, nice. Bum 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 bum. And now Cypher, do your thing. Bum bum bum. Oof. Not too bad though, not the worst thing in the world. We can still pull this one off. Gonna need your help for this one. Boom! Huzzah! Okay, we're taking Quetzalcoatl with us. You're coming home, baby. Goodbye. Just in the nick of time. So we can continue challenging Martine, and we will, trust me. Gosh, that was unpleasant. Forget it. You can't expect everyone to welcome us. Wait. Galbadian soldiers! What? Oh, I knew I should have saved my game some more. Wait! The Galbadians are here because of you, right? They're after you. Maybe. You'd better take full responsibility. It's your fault. Fine, we'll take care of them. I don't like the sound of her tone, though. We mustn't rely on them. They won't be able to do anything without fighting. Don't tell me he's gonna try to reason with them. Yeah, please don't tell me that. I'll go talk to them. He's dead. Okay, well, we gotta go save his hide. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Oh, get some more regens. Nice. And save, just in case we don't make it. At least the Quetzalcoatl card is safe. Okay. Let's go and attack aggressively. Okay, so where are they? Ba-da-da, da-da-da. Wait, where did he go? There he is. He may not want our help, but we might as well. Why are we wasting their time with the old man if they're after us in Garden? I wonder what they're talking about. I already told you. I've never heard of this girl Alone. There's nobody here by that name. Alone? Fine, we'll just have to torch the city. Wait a minute, I'm telling the truth. I've never seen this girl. It doesn't matter, old man. We're gonna burn this place anyways. Adia's orders. Ha ha ha. Sorry, folks, getting my attention sideways here for something else. Okay, but I think we are good. Okay. No, please, I beg of you, don't! I'll start with you. What is wrong with this guy? He's just grabbing a guy in a Hawaiian shirt. Okay, we gotta go help. Fu, Whew. I thought you were never gonna go. Let's get out of here, guys. Come on. Who the hell are you? We're Seeds. Seeds, get the ironclad over here. I'm sorry, but we have no choice. Squall! Okay. Hopefully all of our magics from last round remained. As usual, we'll have Renault on healing duty / magic offense. We can probably just go ahead and attack them with the brothers. Do these guys have anything of interest? They have some pretty good magics, I won't say that, but nothing completely unusual. Cura. Ooh, so G-Soldier the second has... Let's mug him. Boost these guys and fly. Send them flying. Nice. Okay, well, there. I don't think they had the proper setup here, folks. Just a second here. Something's coming. Oh gosh. And I believe this was the little tank that we faced off at the missile base, so I don't have no idea what it's doing here. But we'll use the same strategy. Galbadia's latest weapon. Let's destroy this thing. And let's mug it. Shell protect stop. Let's get some stops. Dazzle us. Nice. Ooh, 1 adamantine. 9 stops. Hit him with some more Quetzalcoatl sweetness. And you can use Thundaga. Feel the storm. It's WCW Thunder. Ooh, 91. And that thing has seen better days. Tempesta Luminaire. Meanwhile, Renault is just stealing things. Okay, one more time. He can't be lasting that long. GF. Let's just hit him. I love this music. The boss music is always so good. Like a gift of lightning from the heavens. Kaboom. Oh gosh, okay. Okay, so Squall's gonna attack. Quistis is gonna attack. Thundaga. So yeah, I love watching Quetzalcoatl. Sometimes I just get bored of using GF stuff. Let's go with draw. Get some shells. They're doing very little to attack us, actually. And that's all she wrote, folks. Boom. And I think it's backing away. Squall! Yes, they're all right. Hey, Selfie. Zell, Irvine, it's great to see you guys. Say, what happened to the garden? A lot has happened. The garden is safe. Really? Woohoo! What happened to you guys? Squall, let's save that for later. I guess. Quistis, Renoa, why don't you guys take them back to the garden? I'll see you guys later, after I take a look around. Okay, so I'm just gonna hang out by myself. Okay. You know, you just surprised me. You looked and sounded so happy to see them. Huh? It was the first time I've seen you so honest. It was really sweet. I'm not gonna claim this. It didn't mean anything. You're exaggerating. It didn't mean anything. Huh? Yeah, right. What did you expect? I don't know. A little care and affection? Whatever. Yes, I know. You're just being dishonest again. It's so funny. I know that deep down inside you care about them. What's your problem? Leave me alone. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Such a... Okay. Well, the feels, the emotions. Catch you later, Squall. Okay, how about you, Mr. Mayor that was going to explain everything to the enemies? I guess you saved my life. Sorry for butting in. No, but I'm not thanking you. You don't have to. It's just that. Just what? What am I trying to say? I want him to understand us. I wish you could be a little more understanding about us. We're not just a bunch of warmongers. Oh? I don't know what more to say. We're already down this path. It's hard for me to explain. I wish everything could be settled without resorting to violence, and there would be no need for battles. Like you've been preaching, it would be wonderful if things could be settled by discussion. The only problem with that is that it often takes too much time, especially if the others are not willing to listen. Very, very correctly said, I think. So I believe that fighting is inevitable at times. It's really sad. That's all I have to say. I hope you understand someday. I think the world needs both people like you and people like us. Thank you for all your help. Goodbye. I don't know where Squall pulled that speech off from, but that was wonderful. What is this place even? Let's go back over here, I think. Yeah. And I think, yeah, it's this way. So we can explore the town a bit, but unfortunately, it's looking like it is our Cinderella time, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and give this a save. And go back to our intermission screen. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go ahead and save right here. Just so that I'm sure here. No, I think we're fine. And I always like to save on 2 save files because, you know, one of them might just disappear all of a sudden. All of these things. Alright, let's go back to intermission and wave our goodbyes here, folks. Okay, well, that was a relatively eventful afternoon. And for some reason I don't hear any music. Is music playing? Maybe it is. Oh, there it's going. Okay. Well, so that was the Ales and Fails stream for today, Thursday, October the 10th. Thank you very much for everyone popping in today. Certainly thank you to our friend Rich Lich Glitch, as well as our friend Pandalicia. Very much appreciated, all of you. And I go also, thank you very much for popping in and doing the usual one last time. If you like this kind of nonsense, I stream on Thursdays and Fridays at around this time. Thursdays I stream retro, I'm playing Final Fantasy VIII and Donkey Kong Country 3. And Fridays I stream modern, and I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 as well as Elden Ring sometimes. If you would like to follow me on the socials, if you're so inclined. There's my socials. I don't know why you would waste your time not following more interesting accounts, but if you got the space, please feel free to give us a follow. I'm going to go ahead and find a raid target, and I think I want to raid Ari is here. She's currently doing a charity marathon for the World Mental Health Day. She's also a person that I follow, person that I admire, an awesome voice in the Twitch community. I was about to say Twitter community, but yeah, she's amazing. Please give her a follow once you arrive. Let me go ahead and set up the raid. Let's see, search. And she is currently playing Omori, which is not a game that I am familiar with, but let's learn together about it. Why don't we? And so if you would like to have a raid message, this is for our viewers, feel free to copy that, and this is for our followers, feel free to copy that one. I know that that is what I will be doing. So let's go ahead and wrap this one up, and please stay for the raid. As I like to end these things, stay thirsty, Alpac. We'll see you again.